Hey guys, welcome to the video. I wanted to create this one that reviewed the auction process. There were a lot of highs and lows associated with it. A lot of things I talk about when I'm looking at the vehicle as we're going through the auction process, and just kind of let you guys see what that looked like. You know, things were going on inside my head. Hopefully not too much emotion came out, but ultimately what ended up in a successful auction for me. So I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll catch you guys at the end. Alright guys, here we are on the next auction for the day. I think this is number 4 that I was interested in. I'm just kind of watching it right now. I got one bid out the gate of it. Nothing big there. Let me see if I can turn on some audio here so you guys can hear some of the stuff that I hear. Fuel line leak, not a big deal. Exhaust leak, that could be a big deal. You see the soot, I'm guessing is what they're taking a picture of here as an indication of it. That could be a little bit difficult to fix, but it's not unfixable. It needs to be fixed. So let's just kind of watch this one. Sounds good. Price is good right now. Yeah, I'm going to watch this one for a little bit and see what happens with it. I've made the mistake on the last few, and I just come out the gate with my maximum bid, and I just allow it to climb up and exceed me, and then I got nowhere to go. So with this one, I just kind of want to see what happens. Still a good bid. Let's see, anything else that stands out on this? Notice vapor, exhaust issue starting ran, drivetrain looked good. Alright, I'm just going to kind of watch this here. Seating, it's missing some seats, obviously. Seat belts never work. So it's got some brake issues. Parking brake didn't work. Master cylinder's got, is kind of weak. Again, braking issues, they're all fixable. That's not really a big concern of mine. Exhaust leak. That exhaust leak is the one that confuses me. But this fuel line leak, where did they take that picture of? This. Interesting. Okay, let's go up here and just kind of watch the price right now. 3 bid. What happens if I bump this up to 6,500? I still have some wiggle room. 2 minutes left. If this gets down to the last minute, the last 30 seconds, and we're under 7 or 8 grand, I have a shot at this one. So it's got some of the same concerns that I had with the original one. There's a lot of body damage on it. So I don't want to go too high on this. But if I kind of scroll through here, you guys can see in the magnifier in the top right corner, and you got all this damage right in here from where they were welding onto this. I'm assuming either that or this thing took some damage on the field. Come back over here now. Where are we? 41 seconds. All right, and close out of this. Oh, somebody bumped it up. Tell you what, let me do this. Let me just go ahead and claim that sucker. Because it's getting down to the final minute where everybody's trying to decide if they want to go higher on it or not. Tires aren't in the greatest of shape, but I really don't care about those. Kind of keep my eye out on it right here, just to make sure. Highest bid is still mine. I mean, it is an absolute dirty truck. But aside from the body damage, it doesn't look like there's too many issues with it. Yep, I still got the higher bid here. Sounds good when it starts up. It's got this little the foot pedestal the troops would stand on. So the M1114s were armament carriers. They would mount a heavy weapon on top, and it's got the pedestal that they stand on here in the middle. Super cool. So under the gauges look okay. This all looks good. Let's get down to where we can see some of the... It's got an AC in it. Super dirty on the inside though. There's that exhaust leak that they're talking about. Exhaust leaks aren't expensive to fix, but it is an item we have to take into consideration. And then the fuel leak, we got to narrow that down. Being that it's so close to the engine where they're showing the picture of it. Operational. Still 20 bids. Still my bid. Oh, y'all. Let's go take a look at it. 1 minute left. $7,700. Let me figure this out. Let me make sure I'm getting a good buy. These 1114s don't come with the fording kit installed, so I'd have to install that, but I do want that installed on it. And it just irritates me how they cut these B pillars off on this right here. I don't have a lot of experience on it, but I can tell you it doesn't look graceful. Just from the looks of it, it looks like it was just basically sawed right off. Your transmission box. 20 bids still, under a minute. Last chance. Oh, going. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm nervous. Alright, so I think it's just down to me and one other person. Alright, I'm going to wait, see if anybody pops in here. That way I know it's down to just me and this one person. I know what I'm going to do. Bump it up to that. Gosh, my heart is pounding right now. Last chance. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, outbid me. Screw you, dude. I'm going to go all the way up now. Stop it. Whoever you are, stop it. Under 30 seconds. Going. Sold! It's mine! Oh, snap. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, that was stressful. Alright, I'll pause the video for a second. I'll come back to you guys in a second after I chill out. Oh. So there you guys have it. That was the complete auction process from start to finish. It was emotional. It was fun. I obviously am recording this not at the same time. It's obviously very dark now. Not to mention it's a couple of weeks later. But it was a very, very, very emotional situation. But what I wanted to do is just do a quick wrap up with you guys after the auction's complete and before you can even begin to contemplate the delivery process, you got to go through a couple more things. First thing you have to do is you have to complete what they call an EUC form. And you'll see it usually when you win the auction. It'll show up right here. You'll have a big old triangle. I don't know if you remember that from the earlier in the video. There was a triangle there. It said EUC. You'll click that, and it's got a very detailed form you'll fill out. Let me see if I can pull it up. Nope, I don't have it with me right now. But you go and you fill it all out on the website, and then it spits out a PDF for you to actually sign. You have to make sure you sign it, scan it back in. Thankfully, we have a scanner. It made that process a lot easier for me. I didn't have to go someplace else. Once you get this EUC filled out and submitted, that starts a very long, drawn-out process of waiting until you get approval to schedule the delivery. And that doesn't even mean that you get it delivered right away. You have to, either you go pick it up yourself or you get somebody to deliver it for you. In my case, I don't live near the auction yards, so I had to have it delivered to me. So we are in that process right now, waiting on the EUC to complete. But I wanted to take this time to wrap it up with you guys. And again, once you finish the auction, you have to submit the EUC. The other thing you have to do, and you don't have to do it right away, but they insist that you get it done pretty quick, because you submit the paperwork for the titling stuff. And you have two options there. You can do just a standard SF97, which you should absolutely do at a minimum. That you should buy that SF97. That does the title transfer from the military to you. The other thing that you could potentially do is get what's called get an actual title from the state of Montana. I think is where they title them all. I don't think that title is a road title. I think it's an off-road only title or a special purpose title. I didn't do that. I don't know very many people who did that, but research it, figure out if that's something you want to do. I just went the standard SF97 process. There was a couple of variables in there that they needed me to pick and fill out as part of that, and they sent me the form to fill all that stuff out. Now I am in the process of waiting for that EUC response. So the EUC, once you fill it out and you submit it to GovPlanet, they take it, review it, make sure it passes their checks, and then they submit it to the government transfer, or they send it to the government office's TSC office to get it approved by the military. Once that's approved, you'll get the response back, and then you can schedule the delivery immediately. You'll get your bill of your paperwork to schedule the pickup on that. That is a whole nother cycle, but I wanted to do this quick wrap-up video with you guys. It's been a blast. Give me a like, give me a subscribe down below, and look forward to the next videos. Thanks, guys. Catch you later.